Hi everybody, my name is John Hardt and I'm the Director of the Low Income Taxpayer Clinic here at Maryland Volunteer Lawyer Service. And I'm here today to give you some information that should help you find a trustworthy tax preparer this filing season. So first, you're going to want to look for a tax preparer that is open year-round. A common problem we see is people will go to a tax preparer that opens seasonally, but then when something goes wrong with their returns, either there's a mistake made or something gets stolen, then they try to go back to their preparer, but because they're seasonal, they're already gone and they have nobody to talk to and get their records from. Another thing you should be on the lookout for is preparers who charge you a percentage of your refund. The problem with that is if their payment is based on a percentage of the refund, they have an incentive to apply for credits and deductions that they know the taxpayer is not entitled to, because that will at first result in a bigger refund, but then when the IRS, the comptroller, notices that you don't actually qualify, then they will come to you, the taxpayer, not the preparer, and ask you to pay the difference. And in that way, a preparer can charge you for money that you don't get to keep. And finally, you should stay away from preparers who offer refund anticipation loans. They will say that these loans are a way to get your refund immediately, but the thing is, their interest rates are so high, you can end up giving as much as half of the amount of your refund to these loan providers, when if you file online, and you should, and the preparer should, unless there's a specific reason not to, most people will get their refunds within 21 days. So these refund anticipation loans are simply not worth it. And finally, there are a number of ways to check if your preparer is qualified. Now, it depends on what qualifications they claim to have. So preparers can be enrolled agents, EAs, certified public accountants, CPAs, attorneys, or they can be registered with Maryland. Now, there are a couple different ways to check. If they claim that they are a CPA, you can check the Maryland Department of Labor website. If they claim they're an EA, you can check the IRS website, because the IRS maintains a list of all enrolled agents in the country. If they're an attorney, you can check the Client Protection Fund website for Maryland. And if they claim that they're specifically registered with Maryland as an individual tax preparer, you can check the Individual Tax Preparer Public Query website. I know that's a lot of information. Feel free to rewind if you need to check that, but those are all great ways to see if your tax preparer is qualified. So if you do that and keep an eye out for the red flags that I explained, I think you'll have a great time finding a reputable tax preparer this filing season. Thank you.